What's up, guys? So I'm just here chilling in the wilderness. Hopefully I'm not going to get tagged by a fucking bear. And I was thinking to myself, man, what would be some good natural standards to set upon you guys, both in terms of strength and size? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to name drop some guys who I think are absolutely drug-free, and then I'm going to give you some strength standards that I think everybody can attain, or at least some ranges here. So let's start with some individuals. Number one, I'm going to start off by saying my man, Scott Herman, is truly a drug-free lifter. That's one of the people that I could trust with 100% certainty. So if you look at that physique, that is what a drug-free body looks like. When with years of training, after 5+ years, maybe a decade of training, that's what a lot of you are going to look like. Most of you with average genetics or even slightly above, the Scott Herman look is typically what you're going to obtain. And I know for a fact he's drug-free. It's very evident just by looking at him. It's very evident by his personality. It's very evident by looking at his strength. I can confirm it. That is a drug-free lifter. And you see, he's not as big as other dudes, which I'm not going to name drop. I don't want to get sued, but that's because he's actually natty. There's so few naturals on here. And the few guys that are up there on the top, I fucking congratulate them because they could have been injecting, but they chose not to. Another great example would be my man, OMAR ISUF. OMAR ISUF and I, very similar in terms of strength and size. Actually, we bench the same and we overhead press the same, which is fucking crazy. The only difference is I'm 5 inches shorter than him, and my back and traps is a little bit bigger. And also, he kicks my ass at fucking weightlifting and deadlifting. But nonetheless, we're pretty similar, you know what I'm saying? Another great example for taller guys out there, if you want some inspiration, look at my man, Brandon Campbell. Brandon Campbell is a drug-free tall lifter. That's what you can expect to gain if you're 6 feet and above. He's not the biggest dude of all time, I understand that. He's not like these other fake natties that are 6 feet plus, that are fucking, they look like Arnold, but that's because he's actually natty. You know, I've seen his strength progression over the years. I look at his body. The thing is, when you have experience in this iron game, you could just look at someone right away. You snap your fingers. You know if he's pinning or not. It's just something that comes with experience. So my man, Brandon Campbell, lifetime drug-free, 100%. Then some other dudes for your relative strength guys. Max Tuning, I would say is 100% drug-free. I think that's pretty fucking evident by looking at his physique. Also his strength level as well. Just built to deadlift. And I'd also say Johnny CANDITO is natural. I really believe that he's a drug-free lifter. And we haven't seen him in a while. Hopefully he returns. But these examples that I gave you should be a pretty good example in terms of what you can attain size-wise. That's really how it is. This is the objective truth here. If I didn't name anybody else, either I'm uncertain of their natty status or they're juicing fucking hard. And also, this is not to leave out some true natties out there, because I know there's some other guys that exist, but I'm just saying the majority are fucking pinning like there's no tomorrow, okay? And that's just the unfortunate reality. So lots of fake natties out there. Those are some good standards of what you can attain in terms of size. Then strength-wise, okay, I'm going to give you some rough numbers here in terms of the big three, other lifts, stuff like that. For the bench press, I say most of you guys can achieve between a 275 and 405 bench, okay? This is from the minimum levels to the advanced levels, okay? Like the genetically elite are going to probably obtain 405. The elite of the elite, like I think I could reach there if I continue working on my bench. The slightly above average genetics, or just average, above average in general, will reach a 350. Average will reach 3 plates, and the shittiest of the shittiest will reach around 275, 300, okay? Those are some good bench standards. Deadlift. I'd say everybody can reach a 500. Every single person on the fucking planet. That's my belief. So I'd say the range for deadlifts is between 500 and 650 for drug-free. The best of the best are going to reach 650. The less unfortunate are going to be 500, and the average is going to be like 545, 585. Just my opinion. Squat, I'm going to say between 400 and 500. Actually, 400 is probably a bit small. I would say even 450 to 550. Those are some good ranges in terms of from the minimum to the maximum. So I'm just giving you the extreme ranges here, okay? And then there's other lifts like the overhead press. I think a 225 is like really strong. I'm currently working on that right now. I should have it within a month or two maximum, probably just fucking 2 weeks. But 2-plate overhead press, I would say even 185 is good for a lot of lifters. Barbell row, 275, 315, very good standards right there. Preacher curl, anywhere between 60 and 80 pound dumbbells. Rack pulls, you can easily reach above 700 pounds, not a problem. Shrugs, yeah, you guys could reach 600 plus. You could max out the entire dumbbell stack. Like, there's a lot of shit you could do as a drug-free lifter. Like, a lot of people, they think that if you're drug-free, you're just gonna be this weak sack of shit, but no, it's not true. You can get stupid fucking strong. You may not be the biggest guy of all time, but you're gonna get very strong. And that's one of the key definitive features of real drug-free lifters. Their strength is proportionally higher than what they look like, because that's how it's supposed to work. You're not supposed to be this super jacked monster that's weak as fuck. That's called drugs. That's called increasing the dose. So these are some real objective standards, what you can obtain in terms of size and strength, all right? really, you're not going to find a better video than this that explains it to this degree. I gave you some drug-free examples that I know are drug-free, and I gave you some strength standards, which are the ranges. Those are the correct ranges. So that's it, guys. I hope this video really opens up your mind a little bit, and stop comparing yourself to these fucking juice heads, man. And stop comparing me to juice heads. Fuck. I mean, I know I have naturally enhanced and shit. The whole philosophy is to look like a roider, which is true. Neck, traps, upper back, shoulders, forearms, and glutes, and I have developed those regions, but I'm still not going to be as big as a roider. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look like one. I'm going to look like a low-test D-ball user, but not like these fuckers, okay? So that's all I'm trying to say. I hope this video really helps you out. Let me know what you think down below. Ask me a question, but don't ask me, is this guy natty? Because I'm not going to answer it. I don't want to get a fucking lawsuit for telling the truth, okay? Although, I might be sarcastic. And if I'm being sarcastic, that it could be an indicator. Just saying. So, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. I'll talk to you guys next time.